And the nurses should tell us everything that we need to know. Barbados does not currently have Cuban medical staff or Cuban nurses, but I will be the first to go to the line and to tell you that we could not get through the pandemic without the Cuban nurses and the Cuban doctors. I will also be the first to tell you that we paid them the same thing that we paid Bajans, and that the notion, as was peddled not just by this government in the US, but the previous government, that we were involved in human trafficking by engaging with the Cuban nurses was fully repudiated and rejected by us. Now, I don't believe that we have to shout across the seas, but I am prepared, like others in this region, that if we cannot reach a sensible agreement on this matter, then if the cost of it is the loss of my visa to the US, then so be it. But what matters to us is principles. And I have said over and over that principles only mean something when it is inconvenient to stand by it. Now, we don't have to shout, but we can be resolute. And I therefore look forward to standing with my CARICOM brothers. I wish I could say brothers and sisters, but brothers, to be able to ensure that we explain that what the Cubans have been able to do for us, far from approximating itself to human trafficking, has been to save lives and limbs and sight for many a Caribbean person.
A lot for our healthcare delivery on certain specialists who over the decades we have obtained from India, from the Philippines, sometimes from Africa, and mainly from Cuba. Out of the blue now we are being called human traffickers because we hire technical people who we pay top dollar equal to local rates, but we are now being accused of taking part in the program where people are being exploited. That's somebody's interpretation. And of course, there are local people here encouraging them to take away our US visas. Today, I just came back from California. And if I never there again in my life, I will ensure that the sovereignty of Trinidad and Tobago is known to its people and respected by all.
Tonight, Caribbean governments have begun receiving formal notification from the United States of its intention to sanction states and government officials which are facilitating Cuba's medical assistance program that has benefited most countries in the region. Ministry of Foreign Affairs officials in the Grenada capital, St. George's, have confirmed to Carib Update News that the formal notification from the State Department arrived on Thursday. It is believed that other governments in the region have since received this official correspondence. The government of Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell is expected to craft an official response in the new week, but there appears to be some defiance from the administration, whose posture is that Grenada is a sovereign country that will conduct its relations with other states without bowing to such pressure.
I think from our perspective, we are clear that we have a legitimate partnership with the people and government of Cuba, who have over several decades provided support to Grenada in the medical field. And I think we know what the realities are with our health challenges in Grenada, particularly for specialist doctors. And so from our perspective, we are clear that the partnership that we have with Cuba is legitimate, and we will continue to support and defend the partnership.
Even before the formal notifications arrived, Vincentian Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves sounded not too worried about the American threats of sanctions.
When this thing came out and that third countries which may be complicit in what they call exploitation of Cuban professionals, and that they will deal with them with visas, they started, well, Ralph and Eloise will lose their visa. Strangely, they credited me because they know that I will prefer to lose my visa than to have 60 poor and working people die.
Wagwan family, me there, you know. How you do? When me come to talk to you today, and a video guys must share. You spread the information. People may not come to stay along today. Yeah, but me go do as best as possible. This is a public service announcement. Before we got it here, I want you guys, all you female where we are here, want to better listen this. It's like them out for us to get us. Melanated people. Anything we see where I use so much, you see all the eyelashes there. You see all of them things that we are use that is just market for us. I want all the black women them listen to them and share this. We have picnic, we have niece, we have so many of us have loved ones where we're synthetic hair. But before we go there, so may I go State versus US Magazine. Listen to the story. A 16-year-old from Florida was kidnapped, dirt and dismembered by a couple after meeting a man through social media. Authorities said Stephen Grace, 35, was arrested and is charged with kidnapping Miranda Corset in St. Petersburg. Miranda Corset in St. Petersburg. Florida authorities said his partner, 37-year-old Michelle Brandes, turned herself in on Saturday morning. During the investigation, detectives learned that Corset was allegedly lured through a social media app to meet Grace, police said. Evidence gathered indicates the body was dismembered and placed in a dumpster, police said. Officers said they locate the dumpster and are working to find the body. I just want you guys to understand. Be careful out there, yeah? Yeah, remember me I tell you when you go meet nobody off of social media, meet them at Denny's, Starbucks, no got them yard, no make nobody pick you up at airport, carry your own hotel money, carry your own Uber money. Remember me I tell you, and I know me I do these videos, you know. Carry your own Uber money. You go meet man and you go on different state and different country, go meet man with chat so sweet on social media, carry your hotel money. No Ghana man, yeah, man, you don't have to pay hotel, you can't stay with me. Do you know the man? Or the woman? Do you know nobody? Oh no, man, you don't have to take no Uber. Me come pick up at the airport. You are mad somebody? And that's your life right there, so. But anyway, me just a warn on the right there, so be careful, people. Now pick no niece or nephew. Please reason with them here. All right. All right. So, me going to touch something right now. Come in, come stay long, you know. Me just going to drop a quick message. And for all the females that we are synthetic here, and male too. Okay, you know, say Jamaica, one of the places, me say, man, we're fast here. But the Jamaica man, them shady, you know, man. The man, them here no long enough and they want to look like a dread and want them have long hair. Man, just weaving it, brother. So, people, I want you guys listen this information I'm about to play for you right now. And for everybody who have the fake hair stuff, you know, most female, we know, black females and wear the fake hair. So, without going any further, these are the message, really, what we want to let off pan the female. Them. We have to go back natural. Go back natural female. Remember Carlos I said, go back natural. As a matter of fact, natural hair is sexy, you know. That's what turn me on. But when you know all of a sudden, black woman say, boy, my head tough here, man. Me just put on it and it's so easy. Me go listen to these people. Share this video. All right.
A new Consumer Reports investigation is raising concerns about synthetic braiding hair, something used by countless people, especially black women and children.
Well, testing found potentially dangerous chemicals, including cancer-causing substances, in 100% of the hair samples. So What does that mean for you? News 4's Jumi Olabanji is breaking down the concerning findings and sharing tips on how to stay safe.
For many people, braided hairstyles are more than just fashion. They're a time-tested tradition that makes hair care easier.
I like to wear braids because it saves me time in the morning. They're convenient. You can just style it and just go.
Now, a new investigation by Consumer Reports is raising alarming questions about the safety of synthetic braiding hair. 10 popular synthetic braiding hair products were tested. The results are troubling. Every sample contained carcinogens, chemicals that may cause cancer.
3 of the samples tested positive for benzene, a carcinogen that is highly regulated and discouraged for use in laboratories because of the potential to cause cancer.
James Rogers, who led CR's synthetic hair testing, says testing found lead in 90% of the product.
There is no safe levels of lead. Our risk assessments and exposure models indicate that for users of these 9 products, they could be exposed to concerning levels of lead over time.
The risks don't stop there. When the hair is dipped in hot water during installation, a standard practice, it releases volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, that can irritate eyes, throat, and lungs. CR contacted all the brands for comment. Only 2, Sensationel and Magic Fingers, responded, both disagreeing with CR's test methodology. Hair Zone's Sensationel said, "We unequivocally stand by the safety of Sensationel products, and our company urges consumers to continue to confidently use Sensationel products." Magic Fingers said, "We strongly stand by the safety of our products and the quality materials used to make them. If you use synthetic braids or if you install them, experts recommend the following safety precautions to reduce risks. Check for product recalls, read labels carefully, and limit how long you wear the style." If you've experienced reactions to synthetic braiding hair, Consumer Reports recommends talking to your doctor and consider filing a report with the FDA. Jumio.
So you're going people. I'm going to play another report. I want to get this in now. Please send this out there to some people on WhatsApp. I know no family member on WhatsApp. They might not know what I go on and we're them fake here. You know that. Female are wear them thing. So me want to just go on and make us see the danger. You know, we're fast here. Listen to this now. NBC News.
In today's Daily Health, we are digging into an alarming new report about popular hair products. For many Black women, hair braiding with synthetic hair extensions is a common practice, often referred to as a protective style to strengthen and grow the hair. In fact, the market for hair braids, wigs, and extensions is expected to grow at least $6 billion by 2029. That's according to Aristone Market Research. But Consumer Reports find some synthetic hair, often marketed to Black women and girls, contains carcinogens and at times lead. Wow. The findings are leading some to ask how protective these styles really are. And one of those people is Crystal Thomas. She is a medical student who published commentary about this issue in an academic journal.
About 2 years ago, I decided to get braids for the first time in over a decade. And I was really excited about it at first, but as the day went on, I realized there was this unbearable smell. As I kept smelling this, my throat tightened up. It felt very dry, and I noticed my hair was itching, and it was just difficult to breathe overall. After a week of continuous washing, I said, seeing that the smell didn't go away, I said, you know what? I'm getting rid of these. As consumers, we implicitly want to believe that the products we purchase are safe. That's not always the case. Black women are at a higher risk for uterine fibroids, for more aggressive breast cancers, and so on. Yep. Is exposure to these products a contributing factor or not?
Here to help us explore some of those questions is Ami Zoda. She's an associate professor at Columbia University School of Public Health. Thank you so much for joining us. So I want to start with some of Consumer Reports' findings, and they really raised some eyebrows. They looked at 10 different synthetic hair products from multiple companies, and 100% of them, they found carcinogens. Those are chemicals that can cause cancer. In 9 out of 10, they found lead, and they often found other issues in compounds, and they also found volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. So my question to you is, what is the impact of repeated exposure to chemicals like this, especially given that braids are so often worn for weeks at a time?
Yes, thank you for that question, and thank you for covering this important issue. So I just want to say first that this important new report adds to a growing body of evidence that really shines a light on the fact that hair products, as well as other beauty products and cosmetics, especially those marketed to Black women and girls, contain many chemicals of concern, and that we need to do something about it to make sure people are protected. But specifically to the report, we know that some of these chemicals, like lead and benzene, are really problematic for health, and that really there's no safe level of exposure. We also know other chemicals like methylene chloride, which was found in certain products, is banned in consumer products from the EPA, and it's also on the restricted list of chemicals by the FDA. So they have a list of 11 chemicals that are not allowed in cosmetics, and methylene chloride is one of them.
Wow. And notably, right, this was a study of 10 products, but there are so many more on the market. Crystal Thomas, who we heard from, said she used Kaneka. And we reached out to all of the brands who were in that study. We did not immediately hear back, but prior, Consumer Reports got a statement from Kaneka, and they said in part that they only manufacture the fibers that are used in the hair products, but they do not produce the final product. And so my question to you is, who is ultimately responsible for what goes into our cosmetics and our hair products?
That's a great question. So at the national level, the FDA regulates cosmetics.
But not synthetic braids. Not right now.
Not right now. But really, this industry is really underregulated. So they don't have authority to recall products. They don't have a list of chemicals of concern that companies have to check for. And even for the types of tests that companies often do to test the health and safety, they're really looking for acute health concerns like gross, like very extreme reproductive and developmental toxicity.
Right, but these longer studies take more time.
Right.
So I wonder, for someone at home in a line or two, what's your advice to them if they say, I want to braid my hair, but I don't know if it's safe?
That's a great question. So I think there are a few companies that are trying to make non-toxic, plant-based alternatives. Of course, they're expensive, but I think you can, use the power of your dollar to support them. I also think at the state level, there are some good initiatives going on that are trying to create more transparency and greater regulation.
Yeah, and more people are looking for that too. Ami Zoda, really insightful. Thank you so much. And if you have a story, let us know. Stay with us. You're watching Daily.
So, like I said, call us not come to stay here long. Me busy people. My life is busy for the last so much day. Normal. You understand me? However, miss you know, I feel bad for no come here and do a video. My regular video at morning time. When you know but me busy. When you see me yesterday emergency room and all them thing there. It's busy and it kind of stressful right now. However, me see these reports and me happy come to me woman them with it. Me happy come to me people them with it. If you're a man and have a wife and you know so she wear here, however black people wear it, family. Send a video to them on WhatsApp so them can make a choice. Some people are say, boy, I'm not stop wear it have to kill me. People are like that. And some people are gonna say, boy, you know what? My health over me here. You see me I say? So I just want you guys send this video. Come and say me not still. I leave right now. More you guys send this video out. Yeah? Me find it and me share it with you. Share the information. Me feel in my heart that is something me people need to hear about. We are talking about meeting somebody off the internet. You know, see the 16-year-old body dismembered. Be careful of that. Me I talk to my people. Me also talk to this braid here. And there's no it's like no regulation when it comes to fake hair. Because them know say black people. So anything to come to black people, nobody now use a fine tooth comb and look pan you. Let them get the lead. Let them dead. I want to understand the regulation. There's no regulation when it comes to the hair, the synthetic hair people. Unregulated industry. Someone can't use any amount of chemical because I believe it's black people. What do you think? Anyway, people, let me big up someone who wins some daily. Ivan Joy, Mr. Christopher Campbell, Real Swite, Robert Brown, Deb, Lorna Brooks, Blessings, Merinda Raddock, Frida Lafay, Manners and Respect, Joel Scott, Sunshine. Thanks to each and every one. They hang out to the eye this morning in this short video. Like I said, share it. I'm not come up to stay long. My hand full to the people. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
The PNP only argue about how the pie shear up, how the cake cut up. But they don't know how to make the pie grow bigger. They don't come to you on the platform and tell you how they are going to create an economy for Portland for which you can benefit and your life can change. They don't give you a vision for the future that shows you how you are going to be better off. They don't come to you and tell you how they're going to use the natural assets that you have to create wealth for you. They don't tell you that. All they come and do is talk about me and tell lie for me and tell all kind of lies.
There is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60 odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island. There is no attempt by the government to remove cash, meaning paper money, from the system. Don't you see it is stupidness? But the number of people who have followed it gets me worried about what Jamaicans are consuming as information. Where is our reasoning? And why is it so simple for us to be attracted by rumors? As your Prime Minister, I have a duty to call it out when I see it. There are some countries now that you go and you go in your pocket and you take out cash to pay your bill. And they say, sorry, I'm sorry, sir, we don't take cash here. It's the reality. It's too expensive to deal with cash.
For me again, you can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't for me again. Can't for me again. You can't for me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't for me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, them money, waste and bust a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but they got in a figure you. Take the spit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above end up him, I got to too much. It in the kitchen, some of five like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me, 300% free. It burn me, garbage pile up the day. It burn me, give the teacher them raise. It burn me, I see corruption please. It burn me, mash down the people them house. It burn me, every day appear arms out. It burn me, appear money them a thief. It burn me, and them a sell out with each. Can't for me again, you can't for me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.